Good evening, everyone. Hope you have understood and followed your yesterday's class. What I have taught you. We move on to the next one, the objectives of management. See, these objectives of management is nothing but same as what is actually the goal of a company is. So, what is actually the goal of any company? The company's goal is that they need profits. They wanted to expand their horizon into the marketing field or into the business field. They want to frame their own name in the society of business. So the objectives are nothing but the goals of a company. And when the objectives of a management or objectives of a company is pre-planned, it is followed properly, definitely the company will be very good and it will be working efficiently and effectively. So the primary objectives of a management is to run the enterprise smoothly. So management, what is which is there is to run the enterprise very smoothly. And the profit earning objective of a business is also to keep in mind while undertaking various kinds of a functions also. So how actually the management is involving with the uh, organization or the enterprise, and how it is smoothly helping out the organization to work and keeping the most important thing is the profit. So more profit, how profit can be earned by the enterprise or by the company is the basic objective of a management, and these things must be always kept in mind. So there are generally four important objectives of a management. One is proper utilization of resources. Proper utilization of a resources is actually very important. The main objective of a management is to use various kinds of a resources of a enterprises. So what kind of a sources the enterprise is actually providing? So what you have to do, you have to use the resources for the enterprise. Enterprises are nothing but the companies. Okay, enterprises. And yesterday I gave you an example, no? Like leather factory, how they will be actually manufacturing the different kinds of a leather items. That is nothing but the resources. You have studied, no, about semi-finished, raw material, finished goods, that one. So the proper use of some important items or some important things actually come into this resources. So what are actually resources? Resources are nothing but anything from which we are getting the finished product or finished good. So here, what are the resources which is being mentioned in case of a management? There are different kinds of resources, and here the proper use of the man, material, machine, money will generally help a business to earn sufficient profits to satisfy various interests. So four things play very important role here: man, material, money, machines. All these are very important. Along with this, what must be there? Methods. What methods you are actually employing for the production of the products? That is methods which you are actually using. So men, definitely labor work will be definitely will be there. Without labor work, the business cannot work, it cannot run. Material, that means the raw materials from which actually the final product will come. Money, you need to invest a lot of money in the business, giving salary to the employee, setuping of any kind of a office room, and then on machines also you have to invest the money. So you must be in a proper position to invest a lot of money when you are actually starting anything new into the business. And machines, without machines no work will be there. So all these M4, this M4 will work when it is being used as a part of a resources by the enterprises or for the enterprises. And when actually all these things are coming on one place, definitely you can expect sufficient profits. So profits you can expect when all these things are coming at one particular place. So the proprietors who are there, proprietors in olden days, the manager, general manager, all these were used to be called as the proprietors. Okay. So the proprietors will want more return on their investment. That is definitely, yesterday I told you, revenue. See, sometimes when you are actually investing something on some items or something we are buying, that time we also expect some revenue. Especially you can see this kind of a revenues in the sales and in the marketing field. So in the sales and marketing field, when we are actually selling, we expect that what we are selling, from that any extra revenue, extra profit we are getting or not. So suppose if a company is actually selling any kind of a mobile, say newly launched mobile is there, they are selling it for 9,000 rupees, and it is having all the good features what previous or earlier mobiles doesn't have. So now this good featured mobile which is there, it has been launched into the market and everybody is eagerly buying this one. So directly the company will not sell these mobiles. They will choose certain kind of a third party people. Who are these third party people? The third party people are nothing but the suppliers. What are the examples of a supplier? Who are the supplier? For this again I give an example. See, sometimes when we try to order any kind of anything online, we order anything online, the person who is actually taking all the orders for our items, for whatever we have kept order, that person will give and come, will that person will come and deliver all those things to you? No, another person is there. That particular person who is called as a delivery boy, home delivery boy, that person, that home delivery boy, he will be giving every instruction, every information to deliver respective product at particular place to particular person. So he is acting as a supplier here. He is acting as a home delivery boy. He is delivering every product to your, that is to the destination point. So here the suppliers play a very important role in this online ordering and all. But when you see the same things in case of the business world and in the marketing field, the suppliers, for example, any bike manufacturing company is there. The bike manufacturing company will not have all the spare parts of the bike. The tire, the wheel, the engine, all those things, the headlamp, all these things will not be there. From different, there will be different suppliers who will supply all these different parts from different places, and these suppliers will actually export or they will import all these parts to the company manufacturing site, where finally the workers will, or with the help of the machines, they will do the assembly of the bike parts and the bike will be ready. So another example, like mobiles, the mobiles will not be directly it will not directly reach to the customer or to the public. Generally small enterprises shops will be there. So the shops or shopkeepers who are there, they will actually directly get in contact with the public who will sell the mobiles, and they are selling the mobile means definitely the company can expect lots and lots of revenue means extra profit, because more people, more public, when they are actually buying, definitely that is a plus point for the company. and expecting revenue. That means double profit can happen when the company is able to withstand their product, when the company is able to make a good position in the marketing field. So the proprietors also want more returns on their investment, what they have actually invested. Suppose 1 lakh amount they have invested for something, they expect that some extra profit like 1 lakh 50,000, 2 lakh, 2 lakh 75,000 they will be expecting. That means they have invested 1 lakh, but they are getting extra amount of 2 lakh 75, or they are getting 1 lakh plus 75,000 as a revenue. So that is actually called as a profit or a revenue. So when this kind of a returning policies do happen, definitely it will be a good boosting point for the employees, customers, because employees are all, will be also very happy here, because their company is actually in a growing stage, they are in the growth stage, they are gaining a lot of profit, and the customer will be happy because whenever you are studying about the commerce management or anything, the first and most important sentence you study about this one is customer satisfaction is the basic motto. So customer satisfaction can happen only when you're actually you're reaching to their expectations. Then second one is improving performance. When a company is functioning at that time, if the company is actually gaining more and more profit, the second idea what they will get is they have to improvise their levels. Suppose in a classroom a student is there, he is actually gaining a marks of say 70. First time he has got 70. What he will do? Will he will be studying, or will he will restrict his marks to that particular place only? No, he will try to move beyond that. That means now he has got 70, he will try his best to reach to 80 or 90. Once if he is actually reaching 80, now he will again think that I have reached to 90. That means he has got that confidence that he can actually fare very good if he is doing hard work. The same thing happens even in the business field. When actually the company is is functioning properly, for the second time when they are actually gaining profit, next time they will actually try to improvise their performances. And by improving the performance of each and every factor of production is one of the important point in case of a management. The environment should be very good enough that the workers who are there, they will be able to give their maximum hard work to the enterprise. They have to do a lot of hard work so that they can be very fruitful to the company, to the enterprises. And the fixing of objectives of various factors of a production will generally help them in improving their performances. When companies sometimes actually gaining popularity, at that time what they will do, they will try to improve still more, still more, still more, like that, so that the company will be in a top position. They can do some kind of a changes in their softwares, they can develop any kind of a new softwares, etc and etc. Then third one is mobilizing best talent. See, nowadays it's a world of full competition. Everywhere you can see lot of competition is there. Everybody is trying so hard that they wanted to be called I am the best and I am the best. Everybody is talented nowadays. The generation has changed a lot. nowadays it's not hard working. Everybody is actually accepting the fact of smart working. Once upon in the olden days, everybody used to believe in hard working. Now it became smart working. So nowadays you can see talent is actually is being emerging everywhere in the world, and mobilizing best talent. Mobilizing means moving. When you move with your best talented persons, definitely you will be also getting benefited. Second thing, when the best talented skilled person is there, is working as an employee in a particular company, the company will be actually benefited a lot because of his skill nature. And the management should try to employ the person in various fields so that better results will be possible. So the employment of a specialist in various fields will be increasing the efficiency of various factors of a production also. The better pay scales, uh, proper amenities, future growth potentialities, these will generally attract more people or public in joining a concern. Whenever a company is actually is working, if the company wanted to improvise themselves, they will try to recruit, or they try to what we call they try to choose employees or select those employees who are very skilled with their work. Generally we can see in the software engineering or software companies, the person who is very well versed with some kind of a skills like Java, C++ languages, various kinds of a computer software languages are there. So the employees who are very skilled with some kind of a software, only those persons will be employed in the company, because the company is desperately in need of such kind of a talented people. And those talented people will be working only when you provide good pay scale, that means good salary when you give them, and also good amenities, that means all the facilities and every plus points which is included in the company. When you actually give everything to him, definitely he will work, he will try his best to bring that company in a good way or good track. So mobilizing the best talented person, especially in this business field or in the marketing field, is very important, because it will improvise the company's status. Then planning for future. So another important objective of this management, that is to prepare the plan. See, future, some people will have some kind of a preparation regarding future. So when a child is small, that time he will be thinking that what he wanted to do in the future, what he wanted to become. Every youth, every youngsters will be planning about their future, what they wanted to do, how they wanted to settle themselves. And likewise, a company, when it is being set up, a company will also function in the same way. The company will be also having a plan for their future. What is their future? They have to gain more and more profit. They have to establish themselves into this businessing world. They have to become a number one in the marketing field. They have to stand in a top position. All these are actually the dreams of a company. So the employee's dream will be also like that. In a company, he must be called as the best employee. So for that purpose, the employee will be working very hardly. And the basic objective of the management is to prepare the plan. Proper planning will result in success. So success is also very important for the company. And no management should feel satisfied with today's work, because today's work is today's. What we wanted to do the next day, that matter. So that's why future plans should always take into consideration. That means what is to be done next, what's next. forget about today or yesterday. What next? That is very, very important.